Yeah, Ross is getting it now.
No, I don't think so. I'll check mine.
Do you have
No, no.
yeah. Yeah. Do you have an email? Maybe the other side. The other side. What's your email? Sorry, Lucy. Yeah.
Lucy 16.
The Gmail.com.
Ladies and gentlemen. What would you like to listen to, Daniel?
Yeah, that's good to me. Do you want to just go like bicep? And then just put bicep radio on or something?
If you think that's okay.
Do you think that's fine? Stream, yeah, I've emailed you there. You get it? I'll leave it there and I can.
I'm gonna sit over here actually.
Where's
your camera? That one? Come here. One of the big ones, bigger than a belt. Live?
We are live. We'll give it a wee second before I get inside. 15 more minutes. What about you guys?
We're in first shape now.
What? Pretty sore after Sunday night.
Last night.
Are you going to do it Monday or? I think it's tomorrow. I'll see how it feels tomorrow.
Yeah, I think Saturday. Sunday could be good.
Start practicing. 15 years. Okay, right, this is us. All right, welcome everybody. Open week 2. 6.2. You've already seen the workout now.
Yeah, well, do you want to go through the workout?
Yeah, so we'll start with overhead lunge, 80 foot overhead lunges.
Yeah, which is, I think, we're 24 meters. So we got 4 legs, so it's 6, just over 6 meters.
You can see there both in the videos, you can see the one down the bottom left, you can see the far line, and then the first line you see there is the one that we started on. There is 2 lines on the floor. They must complete their snatches in front of that second line. That's okay. So yeah, we've got that extra line there just to make sure we're adhering to the standards. So yeah, overhead lunge, 20 dumbbell snatches into your first bar gymnastics movement, which is pull-ups.
20 pull-ups. Repeat that. We've got the lunge, got the snatch, 20 chest to work pull-ups, snatch lunge, and 20 free muscle up to finish. So, initial thoughts?
Tom's chomping at the bit to get into this one. I think it's a very, very good workout for Tom.
Yeah.
He could well have the fastest time in the gym here tonight, so you're going to get an exhibition.
Yeah,
Watching.
Yeah, it's very good for Tom. A couple of guys in the gym who are very good at this. Like Charlie, he'd be very stoic over there.
Yes, I do think
He's all
Charlie
good.
going beside Tom and this one's a really good one.
Yeah.
Sometimes Charlie needs that dog pulled out of him a little bit.
Sometimes Tom does too.
Yeah, so going head to head, you hopefully get a little bit of a battle today.
See.
Leaderboard. Separate. Ross is he's tapped out. He's got sore hands from yesterday.
Ross is going to be on. 2 253 in the previous workout. Charlie, or 254, Charlie got 255. Tom was 255. It's a whole lot of place to make each other on the leaderboard. Obviously, Ross tapped out, he's just weak. We got Tom, Charlie, here. Also with them, we've got Chloe, Simon, so it's the four, yeah.
Emer, I think it's
Oh, Emer as well, yeah.
It's in the middle lane there.
The ladies represented this week.
Yes, I think there's another race to watch out for there between Simon and Chloe. I think they're 1 point apart from last week's.
Okay.
Last week's leaderboard as well. I think Simon got 174 and Chloe got 175, I believe. So, yeah, there's lots of little races inside the big race.
So a lot of this for a lot of people might be a race slots as well. Yes. If you get one ring muscle up, it's going to be way up towards but I imagine there's probably
tiebreaker time. There will be. There'll be a tiebreaker time. I haven't looked at the sheet yet.
Have it on the camera.
Elliot, can you pass over the sheet there? That's how we
Our
did.
statistician's going to look it up.
Yes, Elliot is our statistician today. Yes, so we have a tiebreak time after each stats.
Okay, so yeah, just before the gymnastics movement.
So it is worth your while, and if you're looking at these movements, you're not maybe going to hit that ring muscle up or hit that chest bar, that you push the first part to get a good time.
Yeah, 100%.
Tiebreak time.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, initial thoughts, how would you go about this?
I don't know yet. I'll see how it all goes. I still struggle with high volume rings. There's going to be a little bit of fatigue going into that, but I think I would still push them. I'd probably try and go unbroken pull-ups, maybe bring the chest apart in 2 sets, and then the ring muscle-ups. We did 20 for time at the end of a workout, and that's probably what this will feel like. And I think we did that.
Yes, I think it's decent with all your middle loads. I do think you're going to get there fast. I think 20, unless you're really proficient at rings, then we hard. 20 mils, 20 chest bar. Make a massive difference. I can get there fast.
There's a question in here from Chris McBath. He's asking if you go unbroken on the snatches.
Yes.
I think you have to. You should not be
like double down between the long snatch.
Yeah, hang on to it. Once it's
Yeah.
overhead, just get it. Okay, we're about to start here. 2, 1, there we go.
Tom straight up.
Charlie, I think, started with a roll. We're going to probably start there.
I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah.
Tom straight
Tom smiling at us as he reaches out. It's the showmanship, Tom.
Oh yeah, so you see Chloe there having to take an extra step, so you need to get your foot over the line. And Tom as well, and just his heel on the line there. Okay, he's changed arms.
I think that's a good strategy from Tom there. Do the 2 lengths and then switch arms
Yeah,
rather
switch
than
arms.
wasting time.
Yeah,
Every time.
Yeah.
If he had the capacity to hang
Yeah.
on.
So we did overhead walk arms.
Yes.
Yeah, that's Charlie.
Little hop in.
Sorry.
Just make sure. Yep, there you
Yes.
go. Sorry, a wee bit of a mishap there. We've got Charlie sorted out.
It's all on video anyway.
Okay, we've got a message today. Let's go, Chungus. In there, Chungus is Charlie, for those who don't know.
Okay, so we've got 3 on the snatch. Charlie's just about to start. I think this part of the workout is just about remembering to breathe.
Yes.
Like then at a good pace. You don't need to rush the snatch, but you don't want to put it down.
We have from Simon there. His single speed's quite good.
Yeah.
Breathe at the top of the round, reset at the bottom again.
Yeah.
It's a smart play.
Yeah, so I think even at this point over your shoulders, probably feeling a little bit. Tom shorts are better this week from his loving wife.
Yeah.
Tom's dropping the Phillips.
Not the
Amanda.
first. Pull-ups. Think those
Yeah.
are going broken?
Yeah, I think he should. I told him to.
Okay. Let's see how
That was my advice. Same as last week. Go as hard as possible. See what happens. Because Tom has really good ring capacity at the end anyway. I think he just needs to push, get there fast, and then
I think that's Tom's biggest part. Whenever he's going through these workouts, like see like stops, drops, maybe spends too long.
Yeah.
in the line.
then He has stood there 15, 20 seconds.
We're talking pull-ups now as well. She's hanging on the big sets. These pull-ups, the standard is chin has to go over the bar. It doesn't matter what you're doing in between. Okay, nice a little bit more. And our sound system guys come over to tell us the mics aren't super high quality today. So. Super crispy now.
Yeah, chat, let us know.
There we go, switched over. We were on the wrong mics, so that should probably do it now.
Yeah. Okay, so what's going on in the workout? Chloe's still working through her pull-ups, same as Simon. Emer's back onto the lunge, and I think Tom is just finishing his lunge. Charlie's two sets through.
Far better, kid. Yep, there we go. Music's
Thank you, Chris.
speakers are back, microphones are back. Charlie's starting to look like he's fatiguing a little bit there, but his overhead position's really good.
Yeah, of course. Okay, Tom getting onto his snatch.
I think Simon's starting to feel the pace a little bit. He did start quite fast there. Down the bottom corner there. Shot, going into his overhead lunge. Emer's overhead position looks good and strong right now as well.
Yeah, and I think I was wondering beforehand how much a separator that would be to have a good overhead position in that lunge. I didn't know if it would be enough, but I think with the snatch added in there, if you can have that good overhead position, it's going to save your shoulders a whole lot more than if you're fighting.
You can see there as well. Emer's got the dumbbell slightly tilted backwards, which puts a wee bit more weight in the posterior chain and rear delts and stuff, which is probably a smart decision as well.
Yeah.
It allows you almost to rest your grip a wee bit, which you're going to need because everything in this workout is grip oriented as well. You're hanging on the dumbbell, you're hanging on the bar, and then you're on the rings.
Yeah. So we did a workout last night, similar pull-ups, chest to bar, and the bar muscle-ups with the barbell movement, but still not fatiguing that grip. So if you did that yesterday, you might have an idea of how you might feel getting onto the bar. And it's definitely not easy after hanging onto that dumbbell for a while.
Yes, so that's what that second line is. That's second line. Tom's on his chest bar there.
Yeah, is he breaking out in the sets? Charlie's just breathing down his neck here as well.
He's starting to pick up a little bit of pace, Charlie, and catch up on Tom. And long breaks that Tom's taking is starting to let Charlie get in a little bit more. Emer's starting to use that little dip under the snatch, you can see.
Yeah.
Which is probably a smart decision as well. Starting to look Emerson from Simon there. He's really starting to struggle here.
Okay, Charlie's taking the lead.
Yeah, he's slightly ahead. Let's see what.
This is it. This is the race. Okay, so the guys are coming in 4 legs left, snatch, and then we'll see the boys in the rings. Both of them pretty proficient there.
You kind of have to be a little bit disciplined if you know what your ring muscle up capacity is. So you know, like Tom knows he's going to get there to big sets, I think.
Yeah.
So he can maybe afford to lose a little bit of time to Charlie here.
Yeah, and I think you saw there, Charlie put down the dumbbell after a single length. Tom just turned and went on, kept going. I think Tom needs to pick it up again to keep that lead. You can waste 15, 20, 30 seconds just standing around here.
So he's making a way back on the lunges.
Yeah.
I think Emer's into your chest to bars now. It'd be interesting to see what way she's breaking these down. Small sets of 3 and 2. Yep, she's doing 2s. 10 sets of 2s, probably a smart way to attack that.
Yeah.
If you know that's where your capacities are.
Yeah. I think this is always a little bit different for the men and the girls.
Yes.
Men and the ladies. Just general barbell pulling capacity is always a little bit different.
Yeah, I think so.
I think for more of the girls, it'll be a rush to get to the ring slips.
Yeah. I think last week's scores are probably the most comparable scores we'll have throughout the Open between guys and girls in the gym. I think this week there might be a bigger differentiation because of what you said, the capacity of pulling is just a little bit less.
Okay, guys, we're coming up to 7 minutes now. I think most of the elite athletes were finished by this point.
Were they? Yeah.
Or very close to finishing. Chat, let us know. I saw Miriam Von Rohr fell apart at the end. She was flying and then fell apart in the rings. So, and actually, I think Kringle might have came out on top. I don't know.
I know
This is our too.
Simon's getting have to check their standards. Might have to don't want to tell them that has to be in front of the line for the snatch. Simon's making his way to the chest bar now as well. Be interested to see what way Simon's making these down.
Yeah. I have to say the crowd's been awful quiet.
Nice reps out from Simon. He's breaking them down into 2s and 3s as well. I think that's anybody who's still building up that capacity and those pulling movements, 2s and 3s is going to be the way forward on this workout.
I see Emer's got through
Chest
bars onto the lunges.
So we're having a little bit of time to chat in some muscle ups here.
Oh yeah.
Tom's making his way to muscle ups, so it'll be interesting to see what he does this first shot.
Yeah, so Tom's getting there about 8:10, I think, on the clock. Look tough.
I mean, if it's looking tough for Tom, it's going to be hard for everybody else.
I think Tom will hold on for a 5 or 6 here.
Yeah, once he gets going.
Okay.
I think so, yeah. Charlie's right on his heels here. Charlie's had to take a wee bit of a break. That'll be very common, I think. You know, people get on their rings a little bit too soon.
Yeah.
Maybe just before they should. So he's on the chest
Yeah.
bar here. Nice rep. Really. Matthew Boyd's in the chat there. Giving Charlie some grief. Some say he's still trying to complete last week's workout.
Yeah, Charlie looking very composed in that set of the rings.
Oh,
Not anymore. Bit of grimace going on. I think this way we're getting some long walking about, staring at those rings.
It is. There's a CrossFit workout which is 30 ring muscle ups for time, and that's done fresh, and that can take a long time. Never mind at the end of a workout. So, getting to there is going to be a win for a lot of people.
Okay, Charlie's slipping away.
Simon's nearly through his chest to bar here as well.
Emer's getting the end of her dumbbell snatch, and she'll be moving on to the ring muscle ups.
Yep. I think she was going to give them a go. She told me before she's not going to get one, but I filled her full of confidence. It's there for her.
So we did an open repeat a couple of weeks ago. What was it? Burpees, pull bar, snatch. 20, was it 10 ring muscle ups?
Yep.
I thought Emer maybe got a few on the leaderboard. I might be wrong.
Yeah, I'd be interested to watch her. She finished off. Actually, going to take a wee seat for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Maybe give it a go.
Okay, we're just past the 10-minute mark. Just under 5 to go.
So, the race between Simon and Chloe starting to heat up now as well. Chloe's making a good shot through chest to bar.
Matthew Boyd in the chat. Dan, shall we do a forfeit for this one?
As long as he moves to standard, I'm good with it.
So we didn't do a forfeit for the first workout this year.
Last year.
Yeah. Well, we did 1 week.
It was a week you lost.
And I actually did the forfeit. And then we had the forfeit for the final week.
I'm
Dan
still
still
waiting on it for that. Tattoo coming up, don't worry. Finished off.
Oh, yeah, Tom getting that lockout.
Oh, nice work, Tom.
How many?
6 left for Tom. That's him 3 minutes into this.
Elliot? How many for Charlie?
And so Charlie's 4 behind. All Tom's got to do is every time Charlie gets up, he gets up and he'll take this one.
Yeah. But remember, we're not just racing the person next to us here.
Yeah.
Emer, let's go.
Charlie's getting questioned about his wrap there. I think it's the camera angle, Matt. From where we are, they look very clean. Simon's taking a little bit of a lead there. Chloe in the race in there. Emer going to try and hit a ring muscle up here, or she just
She shook her head.
No. Emer! Get her to get one. Give her a wee bit of it. Give her. Nice
Go,
shot.
Charlie. Yeah, great log out for Charlie, actually.
Simon finished off his overheads.
Yeah.
I think it is. He's moved into his snatches now.
Just over 12, Bill.
It's all with a big 4 here to finish off. Big 2.
So- I'll let you know when it's just announced. Dan did tell me sub 10.
Not for me.
No, that's what you said.
I
You
didn't
said
say
sub-
for me.
You said you have to go sub 10. We're at 12 and a half at the minute.
I just have to say it around. Let's go, Charlie.
Charlie's cap's looking really good.
It's a really tight race now.
Yeah, Chloe just on the
Oh,
other side.
Tom's just failed one there. Charlie's got two there.
Let's go.
Oh, here we go.
2 for Charlie, 1 for Tom. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Elliot, how many Charlie got? 16.
Okay, 4 for Charlie.
Charlie's 4 left. Tom's
So-
got 1 left. We're starting to heat up here.
Yeah. 2 minutes to go. Tom's up. Let's go.
We're starting
That's
to
it. Oh, we started again. We started again.
2 in a row. He's failed.
Can't you believe it? Charlie looking good. Come on.
Yes, Charlie, another one. Go on, Charlie. Oh,
Charlie down
failing
as well.
that
Oh, what's that?
too. This is classic.
Okay,
Love
Chloe's
to see
still
it.
working away on her overhead lunge. Simon, I think, still in a snatch.
Yeah, Simon's finishing off his last set of snatches before the ring.
Stepping up again. What's he got?
Come on, Tom. Let me show you. That's right.
13:40 something. Is Charlie going to finish it off here?
Keep going.
Yeah, let's go, Chloe.
Gene says Simon just taking a seat. But you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But what I would say is that is you, and you think it would be like that. Try it, one.
Yeah, give
You
it a
know,
go.
it's a magic of the open. You never know.
Yeah. So we got 40 seconds left in the clock. Chloe's still going on snatch here.
30 seconds.
So I think if you get these snatches done, it's going to shoot up the leaderboards. Get that line right. Charlie's must have won round. Yeah, great lockout. Let's go, Chloe.
Come on, Chloe. Get that elbow off the knee. Tonight the snatches.
5 seconds to go. And that is time.
Alright, Tom took the heat.
Yeah, Tom took the heat. Only followed by Charlie very closely.
Yeah.
Emer, I think, obviously coming in third place there. She got a pretty good time, I think. And then was in the 10th of the rings. Still over Simon and so we finishing off there. So initial thoughts after that.
It looks like those rings. Well, we always know going into these workouts that the rings aren't going to be the separator. But if you're seeing the likes of Tom starting to really fatigue in those and feeling reps, that kind of gives you a big indication of how that's going to feel when you get there.
Yeah.
So I would almost say you might be better pacing that first bit, maybe breaking up a little bit more, saving the lats, and then really attacking the rings. If that's the sort of athlete you are, who's going to hit that point. For everybody else, it's get there as fast as possible, because that's going to be your tie break time then, finishing those last snatches. So Emer has a really good time there. What I would say is I'd like to see Emer and maybe Simon Chan hit a rep there in the rings. I'd say anybody in who's doing it tomorrow night should probably try hop up on those rings and try and get one rep or two and see what happens. Let's see if we can get Tom over here for a minute. Tom! 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 Yeah. We'll grab Tom here and get a bit of a chat going. Charlie's coming over too. We'll see if we can get him in. Charlie! Come take a seat. We've got Charlie and Tom coming in for a bit of a chat. You share that mic, just pass it between us.
Well, Tom, how does it feel to beat me?
Mind the mic?
Yes,
Just another day. Just another day, Charles. Who's on? I can't see.
You're getting good cheering from your wife there.
Oh,
Yeah. How'd that feel?
felt okay until you get to the muscle ups. The whole last set's pretty hard, wouldn't you say? But there's tie break times here, so if you're not getting that many muscle ups, or you're maybe going to try for one, still play to your strengths and try and work through the first 2 sets as fast as you can. Or if you're good at pull-ups, not so good at the chest to bar, speed through the first part and then just get into the second, see how far you can go. But make the tie break time good.
I'm getting some amount of abuse in the chat there.
Yeah, Matt Boyd was in the chat. It's starting to get a wee bit unhinged at some points.
Well, you'd be sore if I beat you in the last one, but yeah, I just had nothing left on the ring, so it just completely goes out you. I think you have to pace the gymnastics, and that's the thing you can do. Unless you're a ring muscle master, I just had nothing left.
Was it lats or corrective one?
Like lats, like my whole chest, arms, lats. I had literally nothing. I've failed the ring muscle for a long time.
Tom failed 2 back-to-back there at 19. So, and like when Tom's very strong at ring muscle,
Yeah.
so if you see that happening, it's an indication of what's going to happen for most of us. To be fair.
Yeah.
How about the dumbbell? How did that feel?
Fine, like it felt like you didn't have any excuse to put it down really. I think I did put it down with the last one there, but because I just knew there's no point because
Is there maybe something to be said there about breaking that then if you know you're going to get to the ring, so you're a wee bit
there's
fresher?
something to be said about breaking something.
Yeah.
Breaking something because
Sorry. Yeah, go ahead. You're going.
yeah, I think unless you're confident you can be able to do really big sets in the rings, like you want to optimize that for finishing the ring muscle ups or not failing any ring muscle ups basically.
Yeah, I'd say work through the first 2 parts as fast as you can, and then if you're gonna rest, do your resting in the last full round. Rest between the sets of lunges, and maybe split the hang snatches, dumbbell snatches, and get to the rings feeling as fresh as you can. You're not gonna feel fresh, but just feel as fresh as you can going into them, so you can at least hit a few. If once the deeper you get into that, the darker it gets. So good luck to you.
Quick question there about something last night. Charlie, do you want to talk about that?
No.
No. Were you enjoying your young life last night? Is that what it was?
Making stuff up.
No, I know you well, Charlie. I know what sort of man you are. I know you were fully rested and ready for this tonight. You get through that door bouncing earlier. All right, I think that'll do us. We'll maybe actually pull Emer and Simon over and get them to have a wee chat as well. There.
Okay.
Cheers, guys. Well done.
Thank you. Dan, how many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh?
Tell me.
Tentacles! Bye, everyone.
We're having a bit of trouble trying to get anybody else here to talk. All right, no more athlete interviews. That'll do us. Cheers for tuning in tonight. We'll see you in the next one.
How many?